Israel just warned Washington Iran is plotting to kill Trump. Trump's own response at NATO?
Because I'm their number one target.
It's out all over the place. He ordered Soleimani's killing. Iran has vowed revenge for 5 years. Some US officials suspect Israel shared the intelligence to push Trump towards escalation. The target and the trap may be the same thing. The man who ordered the strike that killed Qasem Soleimani is once again at the center of a growing confrontation with Iran. Now, new intelligence shared by Israel has reportedly warned of a fresh Iranian plot to assassinate US President Donald Trump, adding another explosive dimension to an already escalating conflict between Washington and Tehran. According to reports by the Wall Street Journal and CNN, Israel recently shared new intelligence with the United States indicating what it believes is a fresh Iranian plan to kill President Donald Trump. If confirmed, the development would mark a significant escalation in tensions between the two countries as the fragile ceasefire continues to unravel. Iran has openly vowed for years to avenge the 2020 killing of General Qasem Soleimani, the senior commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, who was assassinated in a US drone strike ordered by Trump during his first term in office. Neither the Israeli embassy in Washington nor Iran's mission to the United Nations commented on the reports. However, Trump himself appeared to acknowledge the threat while speaking to reporters at the NATO summit in Ankara.
Their leaders are gone. They had leaders, they're gone. And they had another set of leaders, they're gone. Now they have another set of leaders, they may be gone. Who knows? And you know what? I may be gone too, because I'm their number one target. It's out all over the place. I'm their number one because they're scum. That's the way they act, and that's the way they've done it for 47 years. But I'm doing what's right for the country. I'm doing really what's right for the world. They have to be stopped. And they've killed thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. They killed 52,000 protesters over the last 3 months.
According to sources familiar with the intelligence, the Israeli warning was delivered this week and reportedly referred to a specific assassination plot. However, US officials cautioned that Washington had not independently verified the intelligence and was not previously tracking the alleged plan. Some American officials also suggested that the Israeli warning could be part of a broader effort to influence Trump's decision as he weighs whether to intensify US military action against Iran. The latest reports also emerge as relations between Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have shown signs of strain. While Netanyahu has continued to push for sustained military pressure on Iran, Trump has increasingly expressed concern that a prolonged conflict could damage the global economy and has sought a diplomatic exit. Despite those differences, the two leaders spoke by telephone. According to Netanyahu's office, they agreed to maintain close coordination, while Trump also briefed the Israeli Prime Minister on recent American military activity in the Gulf. Meanwhile, tensions continue to rise on multiple fronts. During the funeral of Iran's slain Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, crowds chanted slogans calling for Trump's death, while banners reading "We will kill Trump" were displayed. At the same time, US and Iranian officials are reportedly continuing behind-the-scenes diplomatic efforts aimed at securing a nuclear agreement by mid-August, even as military preparations remain in place should negotiations fail. As Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei's funeral procession crossed into Iraq, the United States carried out another major round of military strikes against Iran, dramatically escalating tensions after President Donald Trump declared that the Memorandum of Understanding with Tehran was over. According to US Central Command, American forces launched the latest strikes on July 8th with the stated objective of further degrading Iran's ability to threaten commercial shipping and civilian vessels in the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz.
US forces struck approximately 90 Iranian military targets, including air defense systems, coastal surveillance assets, missile and drone storage sites, naval capabilities, and military logistics infrastructure along Iran's coastline. The latest strikes follow successful execution of offensive strikes in Iran the night before. CENTCOM forces hit approximately 80 Iranian military targets July 7th, including more than 60 Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps small boats, to impose heavy costs for Iran, violating the ceasefire by attacking 3 commercial vessels navigating the Strait of Hormuz.
The second round of strikes in as many days came after Trump said that the US hit Iran very hard after the IRGC's July 7th assault on 3 cargo ships transiting the Strait of Hormuz.
We just hit them very hard, and I say we hit them 20 to 1. Every time they hit us, we're going to hit them 20. And we did it last night. We did a little something today, but it was really retribution for last night. They hit actually 3 boats, not 2. And when they hit, we hit back much harder. It's sort of crazy, to be honest with you. They're sort of crazy. They're a little bit out of control, but they want to make a deal. Badly.
Explosions were reported across southern Iran, with the semi-official Mehr news agency saying air defenses had been activated in Bandar Abbas, Sirik, Konarak, and Chabahar. Meanwhile, Trump also shared footage of the strikes on his Truth Social platform. Axios reported, citing US officials, that the White House is preparing for the possibility of a multi-day or even multi-week military confrontation with Iran, with the duration depending on Tehran's next moves. The report said US officials believed elements within Iran's leadership had initiated fresh attacks, prompting Washington to respond with a significantly stronger military operation. It added that while the United States remains open to an agreement, it will not accept a deal that fails to meet its conditions. Iran responded in no time. In a statement carried by state broadcaster IRIB, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claimed responsibility for missile and drone attacks on several American military bases in Kuwait and Bahrain.
Attacks on Bahrain and Kuwait were in retaliation for attacks on Iran's southern coastal provinces and 2 bridges in the eastern provinces towards the holy city of Mashhad. The US attacks were aimed at overshadowing the historic funeral ceremony. If the US repeats its attacks, Iran's crushing responses would be expanded to include other American bases in the region.
Iran's Speaker of Parliament Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf echoed IRGC's claims and warned that the Strait of Hormuz will open only with Iranian arrangements.
America still hasn't learned that bullying and breaking promises are no longer cost-free. Let me put it plainly, if you strike, you'll get hit. Don't flail around pointlessly or you'll sink even deeper. The Strait of Hormuz will only open with Iranian arrangements, not American threats.
At the same time, Kuwait's military announced that its air defense systems had intercepted what it described as hostile missile and drone attacks. As both sides continue exchanging military strikes, the confrontation has moved far beyond its original objectives. What began as an effort to secure freedom of navigation through the Strait of Hormuz is now evolving into a broader regional conflict, with the risk of further escalation growing by the hour.